This is music, and this is evidence that Sweden is just a heavy place. Welcome to a kind of combo haul video. I'm going to show you two minor hauls I picked up on Discogs. The first one, that's like two 12-inch and two 7-inch records. I bought from a seller that goes by the name of callekopp on Discogs. Very positive buying experience, just very flexible, friendly guy. Great communication. Turns out that he lives in a district that neighbors the district I live in Copenhagen, and that actually his place is on the way from work to my home, right? So we agreed that I just drop by his place and pick him up, and super friendly guy. Really, great service. He threw some of the records on his turntable and we inspected them, and just great experience. So I picked this one up here just because I was intrigued by it. Tungt Svensk, heavy Swedish, and it's kind of a split. It has 4 bands on it, and each band has a song. So Generous Maria maybe, Devil's Brood. I don't know any of these bands, by the way. The Mushroom River Band, Sincerely Yours, might be kind of stonery. Rise and Shine, Man's Best Friend. I don't know, but it could be kind of like hard rock. Space Probe Taurus, Buzz Amp is what the song is called. Sounds maybe like it's a bit stonery stuff too. And it's really cool. It's on like 2 7-inch, as you can see, blue vinyl records, and I think that's pretty cool. They could have just they could have done a one-sided 12-inch, or maybe they could have done a two-sided 45 12-inch, but I think it's pretty cool that they went with this 7-inch option. Up next, Entrapment's Crawling Morbidity, death metal. I really like this cover artwork, although it's more kind of reminiscent of something that might be crusty crossover. But I look forward to listening to this. And then I picked up some great doom metal, St. Vitus's Lily F65. Just great doom metal. St. Vitus is a great band, I think. Some people consider them a stoner band. I don't think so. I think it's just like old school 70s doom metal. They were at it, for a long time, and they just carried on their style. And this one is great as well. So that's great. And this is the reason why I bought all these 4 records from callekopp. Forced Entry, Uncertain Future. This is the reissue. It's not the OG. This is the Floga Records reissue. The OG is really expensive, and it's very difficult to find in Denmark. Even the reissue is difficult to find in Denmark, and can be a bit expensive too. This one was very fairly priced, and that was because, and he said that in his listing on Discogs, and we also talked about it when I picked it up, that there is a visible and audible scratch in the last track on side B. We actually threw it on his turntable, gave the song a spin. I could not hear that scratch. We could see it, but I could not hear it. So I feel like I made a steal on this one. And it's not a grail, but it's an album I've been looking to pick up. I don't think I have any grails, to be honest. Anyways, the next mini haul is a bunch of records I picked up from a seller on Discogs who goes by the name of Krogh's Vinyl. Another positive buying experience, no beating around the bush. The albums were shipped and I received them in the shape that they were described to be in. So that's great. I picked up this one here, Walls of Jericho, by Halloween. And I guess I should pick up Keeper 1. Because then I have this one, I have Keeper 2, and I'll have Keeper 1. And that's really what I feel like I need on vinyl by Halloween. This one is great. With Kai Hansen fronting. I do prefer Mikael Kiske, but Kai Hansen does a great job too. Up next, Electric Cinema by Kyoji Yamamoto. Some Guitar Hero stuff. If it's not too wanky and self-indulgent, I don't mind some Guitar Hero stuff. And I think this is more in the not too wanky and self-indulgent camp. So that's great. The next one here is Jump the Gun by Pretty Mates. Pretty Mates, a very good Danish hard rock traditional metal band. Jump the Gun is great. Along with Future World, I think Jump the Gun is probably the most iconic Pretty Mates album from back in the day. It's certainly a very good album. And this one I picked up because it intrigued me. And it was the least cheap of the albums, but I was too intrigued. No Mind's Land by Red Harvest. Don't know it, but I'm gonna check it out. And the last one, I picked this one up, Doro's self-titled album, because she is the undisputed queen of metal. I know Lee Aaron is a contester, but Doro still does metal. She's done metal all along. Lee Aaron has kind of been, exploring other styles of music. Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, Doro, the queen of metal, great stuff. So just nice little kind of like combo haul there, I think. Again, great experience buying from both of these sellers, but really callekopp, excellent seller. So thanks for watching.